Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Faulkner University for Faulkner men's soccer taking on the Texas A&M-Texarkana Eagles tonight in the Faulkner Invitational. We've already had one game played of this Invitational as Georgia Southwestern took down Milligan 3-1. Faulkner looking to continue their unbeaten streak after two games. The Eagles winning their first game against Warner University in the Lightning Delay Festival. And going on the road Saturday, and after a sloppy double overtime draw, 0-0 against Point University just across the state line. Eagles looking to get back to their winning ways. Not many changes from the starting lineup against Point. A very noticeable change, however, for the Eagles from the last home game is number 4, Matthias Mello at center back. He'll be taking where Ruslan Patton was, playing alongside Takudzwa Mbayago. And Sebastian Refi will be on their left, Felipe de Almeida on the right. George Redwin, the starting center forward, standing over the ball. Jerem Farnsworth on the left wing. Victor De Souza on the right. He'll getting set to go. He'll drop it back to Anand De Souza, who's joined in the midfield by Francisco Puentes and Mateus Cesar. In goal is SSAC Player of the Week Caio Collado, who boots that way upfield. Collado winning the Defender of the Week after his shutout performance against the Point Skyhawks. Eagles will throw it in, looking to start quick here. Drop back to Puentes. De Almeida, cross is cut out. De Souza cuts over there and drops him down. Texas A&M-Texarkana comes in to the match with a 2-1 record, led by head coach Don Kontz, who is also the women's coach. He's got a very, very busy workload coming his way. Turnover by Cesar Olams. And on De Souza, plays it out to Farnsworth. Farnsworth looking for options, playing Cesar down the wing. He'll be losing that foot race to Dylan Murray, who plays it out for a Faulkner throw. Puentes looking for a cross. De Souza trying to get there. Good, strong defense by Daniel Duenes. Texas A&M coming up the left side. Cut out by De Almeida. Throw in finds Velasquez. 1-2, Velasquez coming down the wing. Matthias Mello, no nonsense there, clears it away. Out into the ditch, way behind the field. Cross comes in. Easy work for Sebastian Refi. Cesar settles and lays it off. Refi crosses, trying to switch the field. Mello to De Almeida. Plays it long, trying to find Redwin, but Murray will get there first. And that one's bombed long and out. Another one out towards the always enjoyable creek down there. Throw in. Tries to find De Souza, but is cut out. And out for a Faulkner throw in. De Almeida slings it in. Headed away, right on target though, and collected by Zach McCarthy, the keeper for the visiting Eagles. McCarthy kicks that away. Mbayago wins that header. Almeida plays it up. De Souza unable to connect with Redwin. And that ball will find its way back to Caio Collado. Nice bit of skill by De Almeida. Collado collects that one. Imbayago finding the middle. Puentes over to Melo. Collado back to Melo. Played up the field. Drop back Melo. And on to Souza. Beautiful piece of skill. Lays it off. Victor De Souza on the edge of the box. Cross. Cut out. And it's an own goal. Maybe they'll credit Farnsworth, but I think it was last off of number 3, Sebastian Aguirre. And Faulkner has taken a 1-0 lead. Dangerous, dangerous ball from Victor De Souza. Farnsworth directed it on goal. They're debating in the box next window to me as to how they're going to score that goal. As the referee takes possession of that big opportunity for the Eagles. Getting their first goal is always important. In a sport like soccer where goals tend to come at a premium, it's important to get out on the right foot, especially at home. Turnover. It's taken away by Oscar Herrera. And Collado will take over. Cesar up to Farnsworth. Nice one-touch pass to Refi. Refi crossing, looking for Redwin. Almost got De Souza, but cut out by Zach McCarthy. A good opportunity for the Eagles to make it 2-0 just like that. Hard-driven ball just above the ground. Eagles will win it, but turn it over as Aguirre will throw it in for Texas A&M-Texarkana. Faulkner in all black tonight. Texas A&M-Texarkana in the all white. The first time Faulkner has worn this color combination in the regular season. Switch to De Almeida, drop to Matias Melo. Long ball by Cesar. Redwin in hot pursuit of it. And it's knocked out for a Faulkner throw by Dylan Murray. 38 minutes remaining. Faulkner already leading 1-0. Could not ask for a better night here. The referee looking for a cross and will knock it off of a defender. I believe that was Colton Stewart. Farnsworth back to Refi. Refi looking for options, plays Cesar. Cesar dancing around, finds some space, looking, drops to De Souza, and on De Souza, cuts inside, shot! Off the crossbar! Beautiful shot from about 25, 30 yards out. Zach McCarthy will take this goal kick. 37-8 remaining in the first half. These two teams played last year in the sweltering heat of Texarkana, believe it was a 2 or 3 o'clock kickoff. It's probably about 95 degrees in reality. It felt about 115 on the turf. And Faulkner won that game 3-2. I remember they felt like they could have gotten a lot better result out of that. Collado to Mello. Mello to Collado. Looking for options. Got some pressure and placed Farnsworth. And that will be out for a Texas A&M-Texarkana throw-in. Texarkana bringing it up the left side. Turn by Vincent Nestorov. Through ball's played, but offsides. Trying to see who was the perpetrator of that offside. That might have been number 12, Dalton Hinton. Farnsworth cuts inside. Strong tackle by Nathaniel Stewart. The Eagles will win it back. Cesar peeling for a foul, not given. Through ball's played. Takutswa Mbayago clears it out. Oscar Herrera loses it, but is fouled by De Almeida. Free kick in dangerous territory for Texas A&M. I believe that's Dylan Murray standing over the ball alongside Herrera. Murray, the lone attacker over it, swings it in, headed away by Anand De Souza. Collected by Texarkana and played to the corner. Referee wins that header, but A&M settles. Ball up over the top. Mello out. De Almeida, nice back heel to Anand De Souza. Connects with Victor. Victor unable to get Redwin on the through ball. Mbayago plays that back to Collado, who can use his hands, but elects not to. Mello. De Almeida. Knocked out by Herrera. Throw in to Anand De Souza. Drops it back to Cesar. Bombed up ahead by Mbayago. Great chance. Victor De Souza on the run. Bad clearance. Farnsworth heads it. Sticking with it. Farnsworth dribbling. Looking for a cross. Doesn't get all of it. And out for a throw-in. 33-10 remaining in the first half. Refi whips in a cross, headed away. And Herrera will be there to try and keep it in. He does. De Almeida applying pressure. Herrera dancing around some defenders, and on De Souza takes it away. De Souza, Redwin. Redwin dribbles into the box, has it over the bar. Good look from the Englishman. Unable to put it on frame, though. 32-30. And on De Souza almost intercepted that one. Mateus Cesar. Here's Anand De Souza. Slide tackle. Cesar wins it. Cesar through ball. Victor De Souza. Victor looking for a cross. Too much for Redwin. Too much angle on it. Farnsworth wins that ball jumps over the defender. Here's Refi. Puentes misses it. Imbayago cleans it up. Imbayago bringing it up the field. Threw a ball up over the top. And will have to drop back quickly as McCarthy will look to punt it away. McCarthy sends that straight out of bounds. Tried to connect with Herrera, but wasn't really close to him. Bad throw in from De Almeida. Drop back by Puentes. Mello recycles all the way to goal. Pressure is coming. Collado plays it to Imbayago. Imbayago loses it, drops it back though. And a foul is given. On number 12, Dalton Hinton. Mello. Trying to find Imbayago. Not too good of a pass, though. Imbayago to Collado. Collado chips it to Imbayago. Knocks it off of Hinton for a Faulkner throw. Refi to DeSouza. DeSouza looking. Through ball to Redwin. Redwin cuts inside. The ball's taken away. Bouncing around. And here come the visiting Eagles off of Sebastian Refi. Farnsworth takes it over. Nice turnover win by Cesar. Here's Victor DeSouza. Victor, shot on the ground. Keeper almost spilled it, but collects it. McCarthy with the powerful punt. Refi plays that up over the head of Colton Stewart. Drop back to Collado. Eagles definitely passing a lot more and being more successful with it than their counterparts. Played to Stewart. Stewart still on it. Farnsworth takes it over. Farnsworth unable to keep it in play. .29 minutes remaining in the contest. It's the first half. Imbayago finds Farnsworth. Farnsworth through ball to Cesar. That's cut out by Murray. Puentes. Redoing the throw in. As Ananda Souza almost loses it, but plays it to De Almeida. Nestorov was in hot pursuit of that one. Here comes Redwin trying to get it. Almost out of the box, appeals for it. He dropped it. Zach McCarthy with a brave goalkeeping. And a little bit of luck there too, as he's able to keep it inside the box with his hands. Throw in for Texarkana. Throw in for Faulkner. De Almeida plays it down the line. Victor DeSouza can't keep it in. 27-20 remaining. Free kick for Texas A&M. believe that's Murray coming over to it. Murray plays in a long, booming, high free kick, bouncing around. Mbayago sends that skyward, headed in, and offsides was Vincent Nesterov. Collado finds De Almeida. That's cut out by Herrera. Mello clears that ball way long. We'll have our first substitution of the evening. As I believe that's number 16, Amari Flowers. It is stepping into the contest. Dalmadia gets beat. Cross is whipped off of the head of Refi, out for a corner kick. This kick will be taken by Oscar Herrera. Herrera whips it in. Mello sends it out. The second attempt is way off target for a Faulkner goal kick. Collado directing his teammates. Collado sends that upfield. Header won by Texarkana and playing it long again. And Bayago plays that back. Collado clears away the bouncing. Colton Stewart leaves that ball for Hinton. Hinton with a long throw in. Mbayago heads away. Cesar takes that ball away. Now dribbling. Plays Redwin on the long ball. Out of the box. And wins a header was McCarthy. Puentes to De Souza. Unable to connect with either of his attackers there. Refi is beat, but Mbayago cleans up. Farnsworth. Refi, nice settling touch. Farnsworth looking. Outside foot. Cross to Victor. Victor to Anon. Anon to Puentes. Puentes shot. Tough save by McCarthy. As George Redwin sees that out for a Faulkner corner kick. And on De Souza coming over to take it. De Souza raises his hand. Sends it in. Headed away. Cesar. Plays it up over his head and booted away. Out for a throw-in for Faulkner. Ball played down the wing to Sebastian Refi. Refi sends in a low worm-burning cross. Finds it on De Souza. Blocked away. Felipe unable to send it back in. And Texarkana trying to counter. Here comes Amari Flowers. Mello wins the ball but sends it out. Sebastian Reffi puts that straight on the ground. Cesar. Reffi. Puentes looking for options. Plays Mello to De Souza. Redwin. Redwin with some options. Plays it short on the wing. And on De Souza. Shot curling. Easy catch by Zach McCarthy. .21-5 remaining. Faulkner still leading 1-0 off of the 5th-minute goal from Jerem Farnsworth. Header won by Matias Mello. Back and forth. Out for a Faulkner throw. Scramble. I believe it was last off of it, Cesar Olomas. Puentes to Reffi. Reffi back to Puentes. Ball played up. Farnsworth settles with chest. Way offside was Victor De Souza. He'll shoot it just for fun, but it won't mean anything. .20 minutes remaining in the first half. Pretty good sized crowd out here tonight. Expecting a much larger crowd tomorrow for Faulkner football, starting their home campaign against number 21 Georgetown, as Flowers is offside. Kickoff will be at 1:30. I'll be in the booth with Jason Isbell. No, not the singing star, but the familiar voice if you've been listening and watching Faulkner football recently. Puentes finds Imbayago. Imbayago to Farnsworth. Last off of Jerem, and it'll be a throw-in. Faulkner still yet to make their first substitution. We've only had one in this first half. Through balls played in the middle. Mello will clear it away. Back and forth in the air, a little bit of volleyball, and a foul's called on Imbayago. Imbayago disagreeing with the decision of the referee. It'll be a free kick as Murray standing over this one. Murray's got a big right foot. We'll look to put something in the box. Here it is. Imbayago clears it away out for a corner kick. Oscar Herrera coming over to that one. Herrera whips it in. Collado off of his line, couldn't decide what he wanted to do with it, but out. No danger on goal. Goal kick. Imbayago. Farnsworth. Cesar down the line. Redwin Pokes it forward, but out. Texarkana taking their time getting to it, allowing Eagles to set up. Eagles actually won it. It looked like it was last off of Texas A&M, though. Puentes down the line, Reffy, one touch, whips it in. Header just off target. He might have been looking for a far post runner there to clean it up. McCarthy plays it on the ground. Long ball. Imbiago will win that one. Mello plays it out. 15:55 remaining in the first half. Ball sent in. Easy work for Kyle Collado, catching practice. Farnsworth to Cesar. Drops to Reffy. To Imbiago. Imbiago with some beautiful moves. Cesar to Farnsworth. Farnsworth loses it as Aguirre takes it away. De Souza. De Almeida. Cuts inside. Beats another defender. And recycling all the way back. Collado plays it long. Up over the top, Victor De Souza in hot pursuit. De Souza, Redwin shot, and scores! 2-0 Faulkner, 14:47 remaining. Beautiful, beautiful play. That's Redwin's second goal of the year. And Victor De Souza will take a much-deserved break as Dave Chesterman will check in at right wing. Faulkner's first substitution of the evening. Faulkner very much in control of this match right now. Puentes plays out off of Stewart. And Reffy will throw it in. Cesar, one touch back to Reffy. One touch to Puentes. Imbiago continuing to send the visiting Eagles to the concession stand for some hot dogs with his ball skills. Austin Beck trying to catch up, going back and forth, and the Eagles will let him. Collado waiting for some pressure, sends a long ball, headed back, and will find its way to McCarthy. $13:27. Turn and go by Alomez cut out. Redwin gets under it. A&M comes away with it. Here comes Farnsworth. Farnsworth dribbling. Tries to find Chesterman. Chesterman able to get the ball after a scramble. Cross out by Murray. For a throw in, De Almeida will throw it. All three of the starting Faulkner attackers have their name on the point sheet so far. As Victor DeSouza got the assist on Redwind's goal. Cesar plays that down. Refi cross is sent out. And Farnsworth scored his goal in the 5th minute. Refi looking for options. Finds Farnsworth. Farnsworth. Little sombrero. And settles. Refi to Puentes. Puentes looking for Chesterman. Finds him. Chesterman not able to get all of his foot to that ball. Good effort, though. 11:50 remaining in the first half. McCarthy sends that down. Mello, plenty of time and space, finds Farnsworth. Farnsworth, Refi, loses it. Cross is sent in by Beck. And Mbayago will clean it up and reset it. Cesar, chest down. Finds Chesterman. Offside, but barely. A few appeals from the stand. Almeida will send that out. 10 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Again, Faulkner football playing tomorrow here at 1:30. I'm not 100% sure. I believe we go on the air at 1. I can't keep all these times straight right now. It is on the website, though. And we'll be looking to keep their momentum going from their road trip this last weekend as Augusto Camara checks in for George Redwin. The football team went on the road to Kentucky Christian and what they've dubbed the Stone Campbell Cup. Redwin Chesterman with a nice turn. And cross, nobody there, unable to get to it. It was a dangerous, dangerous ball. Cesar cutting middle, dribbling, and shoots. Easy work. Faulkner football, again, winning the Stone Campbell Cup by a final score of 63-8. Just for lack of better terms, it was a beatdown. Starters were pulled fairly soon into the game. I think midway through the second quarter. Collado taking his time with this. Faulkner volleyball has played a couple more games, and they've won 3-0 against Brunel in the Life Tournament and 3-0 against Bluefield College, also in the Life Tournament. A foul. We'll give the Eagles a free kick about 40 yards out. And on DeSouza will take this. 8:25. Ball's played in. Good goalkeeping by McCarthy as Mbayago is there lurking. Chesterman in a good battle. But Texarkana will win it. Out for a Faulkner throw-in. 7:45 remaining. Not cleared away well. Farnsworth's shot. Out for a goal kick. He might have been looking for a deflection there, as Zach McCarthy sets this one up for another goal kick. Women's soccer will be playing after the football game tomorrow against Texas A&M-Texarkana. But we will not be bringing you that game due to some the scheduling conflicts that we have. Farnsworth to Refi. Refi to Puentes. Here's Cesar. Cesar dribbling, looking for a cross on the ground and cleared away by Murray. Refi quickly takes this. To Puentes, back to Refi. Farnsworth turning center. Dancing around the defender, but knocked off the ball. Hard challenge. Refi is on the ground. Trying to connect with Beck. Imbayago, way too strong for him though. Augusto Camara looks for a foul, doesn't get it, as Stewart plays that ball to absolutely nobody. Collado will check his skills for a little bit. And Stewart wins that in the middle. De Almeida to Chesterman. Chesterman, long touch. Hits it off of Murray. Be out for a goal kick. Chesterman seems to be a little bit more natural today than he was at point, where I had a guy who could somehow run stride for stride with the speedy Englishman. Mateus Cesar will check off for the time being, as Baba Mediatur will check in. Mediatur is listed as 5'3" in the roster. But if that's the case, then I'm probably 7 foot tall. Coming up the left side. Seems to be the only side they've had much success on. This Faulkner pressure is just getting to Texarkana. Only able to play long balls. Imbayago to Camara. Strong win. Plays it to Farnsworth. Farnsworth sprints after it and will keep it in play. Defense will take it away. Murray bombs that downfield. Mello to Chesterman. Chesterman to Mediatur. Camara. Mediatur. Camara trying to win it. Mediatur takes it. Puentes to Souza. Refi. Back to De Souza. Mediatur with plenty of space around him. Back to De Souza. Refi. De Souza to Taku. Puentes. Chesterman tried to cut inside, unable to. It's played away. And sent up by the center back. Chesterman wins a throw-in for the Eagles. Off of Daniel Duenes. for Faulkner throw. De Almeida looking for options. Kamara to Mediachur. Kamara plays it out. Chesterman just too much on that ball. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Chesterman forces a turnover. Turned right back over. Out for an A&M throw in. Two minutes and 10 seconds remain. Mello hits that off. And De Almeida will recycle to Collado. Collado under some pressure. Clears it away. Drop back to McCarthy by Duenas. McCarthy gets that away. Reffy. DeSouza. Farnsworth looking for options. Finds and on DeSouza, plenty of space, centering to Mediachur. Mediachur to De Almeida on the wing. De Almeida whips it in. Kamara there, but punched away by McCarthy. Mediachur. Back to Mello. And the Eagles will recycle. Mello to Puentes. To DeSouza. DeSouza playing it down to Reffy. Making the overlap run. Just under a minute now. Reffy back to DeSouza. DeSouza hesitates. Drops to Puentes. Puentes will complete the switch to De Almeida. It's too much on it. 45 seconds remain. Almeida heads it. A scramble over on the far side right in front of the Faulkner bench. Ends with an A&M throw. 25 seconds remaining. Kamara to Mediachur. To Puentes. Here's DeSouza. Souza touch inside. Finds Farnsworth on the outside. Looking for options. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Takes a shot in between the goalposts. And that will do it for the first half. A 5th-minute goal and a 31st-minute goal for the Eagles. Farnsworth and Redwin, respectively, have got Faulkner sitting pretty after 45, leading 2-0 here at John Mark Stallings Field. We'll be back for the second half after a few words from our sponsors.
There's only been one user. I'll pull it up and turn it on. There's only one thing that I just click in on it.
Does it say that usually? Well, that was one I.
At a Drury Hotel, you'll experience consistent quality and award-winning service. So visit Drury Hotel.
And if you mention you're a part of the Faulkner family, you'll earn an additional 10% discount. Get by and see Faulkner graduate Nathan Woodring, the manager at the Madison Avenue location, or the great staff at the Bell Road location soon. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. It's Don Duncan's All-American Automotive and Tire.
Are ants and other pests invading your home? Protect your home with Cook's Pest Control. Cook's uses a proven system that's guaranteed. They begin by controlling pests inside, then maintain a protective barrier outside to help prevent future entry. Regular outside treatments mean your life isn't interrupted by pests or scheduling hassles. Call Cook's. Nobody is more thorough, courteous, or on time.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Over the past few years, you've heard about the Affordable Care Act, and if you've received your health insurance renewal, you know where I'm headed. It's possible for your premiums to stay about the same, but your deductible could increase dramatically. There are ways to decrease this exposure and limit your personal risk. If you have questions about the different plans offered, please call Brian Kasarjan or Brian Palk at Benefit Planners. Their number is 334-495-7476. Benefit Planners, with offices in Montgomery and Greenville to serve all of your insurance needs.
You wouldn't want your favorite team to play only on one side of the ball. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can tackle more. That's Allstate Stand. Are you in good hands? Call Allstate agent Ben or Buddy Pugh at the Pugh Insurance Agency today at 334-263-3220. That's 334-263-3220. Allstate Insurance. The good hands people.
At Candlewood Suites, they make sure you enjoy the home away from home atmosphere. Located in East Chase Park in Montgomery, guests are right in the middle of the best shopping and restaurant district in Montgomery. But if you'd like to relax and eat in, all of Candlewood Suites have fully equipped kitchens. There's even an outdoor gazebo with grills that guests are welcome to use. Candlewood Suites offers free high-speed internet and laundry facilities. Each suite also has a DVD player with free movies available at the front desk. Make your reservations today by calling 334-277-0677 and ask for the Faulkner rate and earn IHG reward points along the way. Candlewood Suites, proud to support the Faulkner Athletic Department.
Do you have an electrical ghost in your facility that's driving you crazy? You know, those little annoyances like a breaker tripping for no reason, unexplained power surges, or the lights dimming intermittently, which could indicate dangerous and costly problems unseen by the naked eye. Well, relief is here. The technicians at Crosby Electric utilize the most advanced diagnostic tools available, including an infrared camera, an ultrasonic probe, and advanced metering equipment to diagnose your electrical problem correctly and provide the least expensive repair. Should your electrical system fail after we have serviced it, we correct the problem immediately and 100% free of charge to you. Your ghostless facility will be safer, more productive, and more profitable after Crosby Electric has put your electrical ghost to rest for good. So why wait any longer? Call Crosby Electric today, 272-2085, and learn more at crosbyelectric.com. Crosby Electric, the power of positive thinking.
And we're back for the start of the second half, just moments away. Faulkner Eagles leading the Texas A&M-Texarkana Eagles 2-0. I'm Carter Moles for Faulkner Sports Network. Huge shout out to the rest of the staff working this game. Ethan Wyden doing an incredible job with the computer, and I'm not sure what all else anyone else is doing. I'm kind of isolated in this room here. Ariana Vinoy, Kylie Moore, and Amari Neal doing a great job of helping bring you this exciting contest between Eagles. Texas A&M set to kick this second half underway. Dalton Hinton. Find this fairly interesting about him, that he already has 2 cautions on the season through their first 3 games, and he's a forward. Usually you don't see forwards with the most cautions on the team, but that's the case with this one. And we're back underway. 45 more minutes in this contest. Faulkner trying to solidify this win, get a few more insurance goals to look better. Texas A&M trying to not start this Labor Day weekend with a loss. Faulkner will win this throw in. Sebastian Reffy to take it. Looks like the same who came off at the end of the half are coming back on. Reffy throws it in. Farnsworth looking for a cross. Mediature gets over to it and puts a shot on target. But McCarthy down for it. McCarthy sends that ball downfield. Mbiago heads it back up. Mello will clear that down. Through balls played by Duenes, but easy work for the Eagle defense. We appreciate everybody that's watching, whether you're here in the States or in Brazil, Argentina, maybe even England, even though it's an absolutely ridiculous hour to watch soccer. We appreciate your dedication to supporting the Faulkner Eagles. Here comes in on DeSouza. DeSouza, plenty of options, elects to keep it and finally plays Chesterman. Dalmadia. Recycling it around now. Faulkner doing a lot better job of playing possession than they did against Point. Faulkner is playing, or in a style that they seem very, very comfortable in playing right now. Mediature sends that out for a throw in. Oscar Herrera in a strong battle with Chesterman, and a foul is called on Davey. Dylan Murray will stand over this kick. Murray finds Herrera. Very good ball. Herrera turning around, looking for a cross, sends it in. Refi heads it away. Farnsworth dribbles around the defenders and is bringing it up and turns it right over into the middle of the field. No shape or structure whatsoever to Texas A&M. And they're trying to reset, but the Eagle pressure starting to get to them, forcing them back. Herrera with some space on the wing. Dalmadia steps two and fouls Herrera. Dalmadia arguing that he was already in position and that Herrera ran into him. He might have a case, but I'd be arguing the other way if I were Texas A&M on that one as well. Four minutes gone in the second half. Murray will take this kick. Dangerous location for a floating ball. He leaves it on the ground, and DeSouza sends it upfield. Collected by Duenes. Finds a man onside, but Faulkner will take it away. Farnsworth sprinting down the left wing. Unable to connect with Augusto Camara. Refi finds Mediature, who leaves for DeSouza. DeSouza's ball. Not enough angle. McCarthy directing his team and will bomb it away. Over the head of his attacker, Nestorov. And will be settled. Duenes. Caio Collado permitted a lot of time, and they're sending pressure now. Mello. Faulkner being very patient in the back, trying to get the attackers to bite and get the whole team to step up. Camara chests it to Enon DeSouza. Camara wins it, turning. Mediature. And Camara is fouled. Quickly taken DeSouza. Finds Refi. Refi to Farnsworth. Farnsworth crosses in. And Murray clears it away. Foot race. Matias Mello will win it. And Caio Collado sends that one out. Farnsworth did the best he could to keep it in. And Biago turns it over. Hinton knocks it out off of a Faulkner player. A throw in finds Nestorov with some space. Matias Mello with a strong challenge wins it. Could not be a more crucial challenge. Collado applauding the effort of his fellow countryman and his center back. Augusto Camara trying to settle. Very physical play. Mediature drops to De Almeida. Mediature to Chesterman. Chesterman trying to get there. Can't. And Murray will see that out. Murray throws it in. Mello. A foul is called. Away from the ball. And Murray will take this one. Murray drops it to McCarthy. Eagles are stepping. Applying some pressure. McCarthy feeling it and sends it away. Collado sends that upfield. A lot of long balls being played right now. Ball is sent up. And Collado will take his time, fix his hair, and pick up the ball. Collado sends that downfield. Camara. Chesterman wins that. 2-on-1. Chesterman shoots from distance off target. He could have played Farnsworth. He decided to take the shot and just couldn't quite put it on frame. 35-20 remaining. Women's soccer yesterday rained out. They played about 30 minutes and sat through a 2-hour lightning delay. Herrera sends that in. Mbiago hits it off the scoreboard. Had a 2-hour lightning delay before the game was called up in Montevallo. Luckily, it wasn't too terribly far away. 34-50 remaining. Corner comes in. Collado punches. Camara wins that one. Mediature sends that down. Foot race. Farnsworth turns, finds Ananda Souza with some space. Over to Chesterman. Chesterman chasing after the ball. Unable to keep it in play. Dangerous attack from Faulkner. Just couldn't get a final touch in the last third. Got a handful of players warming up on either side. Driven goal kick. Puentes heads that. And it's called for a push. Down the line to Herrera. Oscar Herrera. Ball dropped back and whipped around. Referee wins the header. DeSouza plays it. Here comes Chesterman. Chesterman has switched sides with Farnsworth. Referee to Imbiago. Lost. Texas A&M coming with some numbers. And Imbiago just outstrided Vincent Nesterov. Mello will take this short goal kick. 32-30 remaining in the contest. Faulkner still leading 2-0 from a 5th-minute goal from Jerem Farnsworth and 31st minute goal from George Redwin. The assist from Victor DeSouza. Herrera knocks that out for a Faulkner throw. Mediature loses it. Dalmadia, the nice turn. Finds its way to DeSouza. Puentes cuts it out. Looking for Nesterov. Chesterman to Imbiago. Taku loses control of it. And Collado will clear that. Here comes Anand DeSouza. Plays it down the wing to Augusto Camara. On the left. He's taken down. Appeals for a foul. Won't get it. Feels like he was pulled down. Referee said it was too soft. Chesterman dancing around the defender. Almost got Farnsworth. Baba fighting for it. Baba deflects it again. Mediature fighting for it. And it's called for a foul. The smallest man on the field evidently just knocked a guy 15 yards off the ball, and the ref bought it. Oscar Herrera deserves his first name on that one. That was a very good sell of the contact. Dylan Murray plays to Herrera. Down the wing, cut out by Mello. Mello got there first before David Velasquez did. Mediature. Fights it. Chesterman trying to get there. Kicks up a lot of turf beads in the process. And a hard challenge. No foul called. Will find its way all the way back. Looks like we have 3 substitutions coming at the next opportunity. Redwin set to check in for Faulkner. Which means Augusto Camara will be stepping off. Looks like number 33, Herman Whitney, is checking in. And I could not quite catch who the other one was. I'm sure his name will likely come up as Anand DeSouza. Dribbling. Finds a through ball. Farnsworth all alone. Farnsworth cuts inside. Shot and scores! 3-0 Faulkner. Just under 30 minutes to play. Incredible, incredible ball from Anand DeSouza. And Faulkner has taken a commanding lead of this game in the 61st minute as Farnsworth gets himself a brace. The second goal for the senior from Salt Lake City, Utah. Herrera gets the ball knocked away. Chesterman trying to get there. Imbiago. Drop to Refi. Imbiago. To Puentes. Farnsworth dances around the defender. Coming down the right side. Starting to cut middle. Dances over the ball again. Farnsworth cross. Just in front of George Redwin. Chesterman hustles over and gets it. DeSouza to Refi. Here's Puentes. Big switch to De Almeida. Double teamed. Can't get out of it. Oscar Herrera takes it away. Herrera cuts inside. Mello. Herrera looking for Nestorov. Imbiago now in defense. Herrera has been dribbling for about 50 yards now and will play it back. Sebastian Refi will get to that ball and send it out. No nonsense for a throw. It is very difficult to see some of these numbers on the far side of the field for Texas A&M. I believe that was number 21, Austin Pardon, is in the game at right back for the visiting Eagles, and Victor DeSouza will check in for Jerem Farnsworth, who's had an incredible night with 2 goals. Mediature out for a throw-in. Imbiago will send that downfield. Redwin heads it up ahead. Redwin, he'll win that foot race to it. And he's taken down. No call in the box. A lot of appeals in the stands and on the bench. But I believe that was the correct call. The Faulkner Eagle inside of me wanted to see that a penalty. But I think that was the correct call. It'll be a Faulkner corner kick. Victor DeSouza looks to be taking it. It'll be an outswinger. Both center backs are up. DeSouza whips it in. Imbiago's header off target. McCarthy plays that short. Herrera from Duenes. Back to Duenes. Herrera again. To Murray. And on to Souza. Applying pressure. Redwin gets ahead to it. Puentes up ahead. DeSouza turning shot off target. 25 minutes remaining. Another goal kick for the visitors. And on to Souza. Coming off for Augusto Camara. Looks to be playing in a central role. Kamara, naturally a midfielder, but has been trying his hand at striker recently, playing in his more typical position. Turnover as Oscar Herrera takes it. Herrera step over and is taken down. And Matias Mello will see yellow. You have a free kick in dangerous territory for Texas A&M. Sixty-sixth minute. Herrera standing over this one with Murray. Collado setting his wall. And Baba Mediachur capping the left side of the wall. You're right. About ready to take the free kick. Murray strikes over the bar. Kyle Collado made a huge dive after it. Might not have been able to get to that screamer of a free kick. Seeing the ruling, we got a substitution, 2 substitutions for the visitors. As number 25, Brandon Lopez, and I think that's number 13, Austin Beck, have come in. Herrera sends that out. Redwin finds Victor De Souza. Kamara to Mediachur. Mediachur's through ball. Chesterman crosses off of. Might have gotten it. Looked from here like he might have gotten it off the keeper, but out for a goal kick. Up ahead to Whitney. First time he's touched the ball since checking into the game a few minutes ago. A little shove after the play. Referee looking for the call. And will get it. Faulkner bench very upset about that. But they will get the free kick. And Biago. Mello will win it. Taku to Refi. Refi tried to play down the line. Knocked out for a Faulkner throw. Kamara to Refi. Refi to Redwin. Last off of Redwin for a A&M throw-in. Mbayago to De Almeida. Bad touch from Matias Mello. Dangerous situation. Dribbling around with it and is fouled hard by Nestorov. Nestorov will receive a talking to. 21-12 remaining. Again, Faulkner men's soccer back in action Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock against Milligan College. We will not be able to bring you that game as we don't work on Sundays to allow some more people to rest and to worship. A turnover. Strong, quick turn by Whitney, but the Eagles will take over. Faulkner looking for options. Kamara with some space. Dribbling. Has a shot from distance. Collected by McCarthy. It'll be interesting to see how these coaches use subs down the stretch. On one hand, you want to keep your team fresh because you're playing again on Sunday, but you also want to win the game at hand. Here's Dalton Hinton. Turnover from Velasquez. Puentes plays that down the line. Victor DeSouza not quite ready for it. Sebastian Reffi getting there first before Austin Beck does. Beck looking to throw it in quickly. And we'll drop it back to Austin Pardon. Centering pass. Mediature takes it away. Knocked out by Matias Mello. Herrera crosses it in. Caught by Collado. Easy work. And will sling it downfield over the midway line. Absolutely incredible throw. Mediature. It's off of Mediature last. Appeals for a throw-in. Illegal throw. We'll see the Eagles of Faulkner taking this. De Almeida to Puentes. That ball's out. Another Faulkner throw in. Substitution ready as Baba Mediature will step off and Mateus Cesar will come back on. Mediature with a good performance tonight. Throw in. Knocked out by Brandon Lopez. De Almeida to Victor. Nice triangle passing. Forces another Faulkner throw in. Redwin. Dribbling around is Herrera. Herrera still on it. Mello knocks it away. Puentes cuts it back. And we'll play Reffi. Try and settle it. Reffi just spun around Nestorov. And Imbayago will take this. Imbayago cuts inside and makes Dalton Hinton slip. Kamara is tripped up from behind. Still with it. Cesar, one touch to Kamara. Kamara down the line. Chesterman over the bar looking for a shot, or maybe even Redwin. We got an injured Texarkana player down. Trying to see a number. Still struggling to see the number of the injured Texas A&M player. That's Dalton Hinton. And he'll walk off with a little bit of assistance as Federico Frale has checked in for Faulkner. Frale, a sophomore from Tigre, Argentina, seeing his first action of the season. And we will get restarted with a goal kick taken shortly. Cesar wins it. Cesar long ball to DeSouza. Chest turns around. Texas A&M pushing a lot of numbers forward right now, trying to score 3 goals in the last 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Victor DeSouza off target for Redwin. Matias Mello finds Chesterman. Itaku finds Matias Mello. Redwin, nice centering header to Victor DeSouza, cleared away. Mateus Cesar. Redwin dribbling inside, 1-2 with DeSouza, unsuccessful. Mello wins that, looks for a pass, finds it in Cesar, who has a shot from distance. Nowhere close. Shortly taken. Goal kick. After the substitution, as number 16 Amari Flowers has come back into the game. Here comes Whitney. Drop back to Murray. Murray to Herrera. And Frale clears that away. Brandon Lopez switches the field to Beck. Beck is taken over by Refi. Mbayago there. And Beck getting in a shouting match. Assistant referee actually stepped onto the field to break it up. Out for a Faulkner throw in. Chesterman is taken down by Whitney, but A&M stays on it. Mbayago wins that battle with Beck, who is none too happy. Beck and Mbayago both going at it recently. Cesar to Frale. To DeSouza. Off of the chest of Lopez. Throw in to Redwin. Victor loses the ball. Herrera sticking with it, dribbling through. Frale to Redwin. Redwin turns. Gets Victor DeSouza. DeSouza steps over. Sends it across on the ground. Cut out by Dylan Murray. Murray pushing the ball forward. Getting very physical here in the last 12 minutes of this game. Reffy. Chesterman back to Reffy. Cesar to Chesterman. Beck turns. And out for a Texas A&M throw-in as Francisco Puentes will step off. And Ananda Souza will check back in. Mateus Cesar will drop to Puentes' defensive mid position. Cycling around. Here's Murray looking for options. Plays it to his right. One-touch pass is cut out by the Eagles. Slide from Whitney. Unable to get Kamara off the ball. Here's Ananda Souza. And on. Sends in a cross. Might have been deflected. Chesterman unable to connect on the volley. Would have been a spectacular finish. And Liam Hopkins will check in at goal for Caio Collado. Even a few minutes to the Welshman. Hopkins, the sophomore goalkeeper from Cardiff, Wales. Seeing his first action of the regular season. Victor De Souza plays Mateus Cesar. Cesar's through ball, finds Kamara. Unable to catch up to it, though. Found the channel. Might have been able to get something. Redwin, one touch to Kamara. Kamara shot, handball, uncalled. I don't know how that wasn't. Harm was way outside of his body, and it stopped a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Redwin out to Victor De Souza. It's out, last touched by Texas A&M will be a Faulkner goal kick. De Souza will leave it for Mateus Cesar. Only Matias Mello coming forward from the center backs as Mbayago staying back with Nestorov. Ball sent in and cleared away by Nathaniel Stewart. Faulkner will settle. Cesar lets it go underneath his foot and out. He's not happy with himself. And we'll have a substitution for the visitors. As David Velasquez will come off for Zach Payne. Throw in for Brandon Lopez to Dylan Murray. Murray switches the field. A lot of pressure, but able to beat Chesterman was Austin Pardon. Pardon back on it. Pardon dribbling it up. Kamara takes it away from him. Augusto Kamara quietly having an incredible night. Here's George Redwin. He's tackled hard by Brandon Lopez. And on to Souza will take this corner kick. 7 minutes and 13 seconds remain as De Souza sends it in over everyone's head Tried to find Chesterman on the ground, but couldn't. Kamara coming over. Quick 1-2. And on DeSouza dribbling in, is knocked off the ball. And a foul is called just outside the box up at the corner. Another opportunity here. Both center backs are forward now. Frale and Refi back with Nestorov. And on to Souza to take this free kick. Off the post. And out for a Texas A&M throw-in. A lot of confusion as not many people seem to be moving. Lopez to Herrera. Kamara takes it away. Kamara still fighting with it. And a foul's called for playing on the ground. Lopez sends it down the field. Mello wins the header. Victor DeSouza takes it right off the foot of Zach Payne. Chesterman tries to cut inside. Flowers wins it and sends it back to McCarthy. Murray cutting inside. All positions seem to be a free form right now. George Redwin with plenty of space. Redwin one-on-one with the keeper. Redwin shot and scores! 4-0 Faulkner. As a terrible, terrible defensive passage leads to an easy one-on-one opportunity for George Redwin, who scores his second of the game. 2 Faulkner Eagles with braces on the evening. Redwin's second of the afternoon, and he will receive hugs and high fives down the line as he is checked off for Jerome Farnsworth, who might be looking for his hat trick. Mello sends that ball out. Kept in by Herrera. Federico Frale, cool as can be. And on to Souza, drops back. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remain. Mateus Cesar looking, dribbling around. Knocked off the ball by Herrera. Finds its way to Refi. In by Ago. To De Souza. And on De Souza. Back to Refi. To Mbayago. Will reset Hopkins. Sees his first touch. To Refi. A little bit wild, but kept in play. Here is Anon De Souza back to Refi. Sebastian Refi. A beautiful cross to Matias Mello. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remain. Frale with time and space. Nice pass outside foot to Victor De Souza. De Souza plays Frale. Federico Frale. Cross. Finds Farnsworth. Farnsworth. Heavy touch. Good ball from Frale. Farnsworth just a little bit too strong on the touch, looking for his third of the night. And Dave Chesterman is really shaken up after he flipped. He seems to be carrying on. Liam Hopkins will pick this ball up with 3 minutes remaining and play Refi. Sebastian Refi down the line to Chesterman. His jersey's tugged, still sticking on it. Dylan Murray. One touch from DeSouza. Appeals for a handball not given. Faulkner throw in. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Referee will throw this ball in. And on DeSouza. Settles. Finds Cesar. One touch to Kamara. Kamara drop to DeSouza. Cesar. Back to Mello. To Hopkins. Hopkins directing traffic. Looking for Victor DeSouza. Headed away. Mello wins that header. Kamara to Frale. Frale to DeSouza. DeSouza fights Nesterov off the ball. 1 minute and 50 seconds remain. Hopkins sends that ball down the field. Throw in for Texas A&M-Texarkana. Nesterov looking for Oscar Herrera. Hopkins will punch it clear out and hit my car with it. I'll have to talk to him about that after the game. One minute and 20 seconds remain. Corner kick. I believe this is Herrera taking it. Floating up. Mello sends it down the field. 2-on-1. Here comes Anand DeSouza. Anand DeSouza with a terrible touch. Absolutely terrible touch, and he knows it. Jerem giving him a hard time for it. It's a 4-0 game. It's not that big of a deal, but Farnsworth really wanting that hat trick. A golden opportunity for it, too. 45 seconds remaining. Frale to throw it in. Frale wins it back and is hard fouled. And he's hurting. He got a kick right to the hip. Matias Mello pushing everyone forward and plays it back to Liam Hopkins. Hopkins sends that to Sebastian Refi. 18 seconds remaining. Refi looking. Finds Kamara in the middle. Chest trying to connect with Anand DeSouza. Cannot. And on. Fouls with 3 seconds remaining, and that will do it. Faulkner winning 4-0. A combined clean sheet from Liam Hopkins and Kaio Collado, and a pair of braces from Jerem Farnsworth and George Redwin. An impressive night for the Eagles, getting back to their winning ways. 7 points in 3 games. None of them count for conference standings, but still being undefeated after 3 is a great place to be. Getting results in all 3 is an even better place to be. And we will be back. The men will be back in action Sunday at 1 o'clock against Milligan College. A familiar foe for the Eagles. Tomorrow is a big day for Faulkner Athletics as the first home football game of the season will be played here at 1:30 against the 21st ranked Georgetown College. Eagles applauding their home support tonight. A great turnout. We hope to see even more out here Sunday afternoon for a little matinee men's soccer. And following the football game tomorrow, women's soccer will be played at approximately 5:30. We will not be able to bring you either game for the we will not be able to bring you either soccer game, the women or the men. So if you're in the Montgomery area, please come by and support the Eagles in all 3 of the remaining games this weekend. Again, goals, 2 goals from Jerem Farnsworth, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 61st, and 2 goals from George Redwin, 1 in the 31st and the 85th. A combined clean sheet from Kaio Collado, who had about 80 minutes of it, and Liam Hopkins, who had about 10. Very impressive all-around team play. Augusto Camara, very, very impressive in the midfield. Baba Mediature, very impressive. Federico Frale cool as can be, checking in for his first appearance on the season. All around great team effort. We'll look to build on it Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock against Milligan College. Again, we thank everybody for watching. Thank you for supporting Faulkner Athletics, and we hope to see you next time. We will be back on the air tomorrow, approximately 1 o'clock, I believe. It is listed on the YouTube page. With men's football, the first home game of the season, Faulkner looking to beat a top 25 opponent. We'll be back then, and until next time you're able to tune in, God bless and go Eagles.